Well, howdy. Had the bike's 15,000 mile service done, and beyond that, more importantly, I had the update to the PCM done. When they went and checked the codes and stuff like that, said I got some good news and I got some bad news. But first and foremost, the update on the update. They reflashed the PCM, and since then, the problems I've been having with things like it not starting and having to wait 10 minutes, things like that, have all gone away. Did the whole service, drove it around for a couple of weeks, just using it as a daily driver. Went out and did another Saddle Sore 1000 on it. All those problems are gone. As far as the 15,000 mile service goes, nothing really special. They just did it. It was all covered on my service package, and they even went in and threw my original tire back on, since I seem to have finally worn out the back one. But when they were searching the codes and things like this on the suspension, they found out there actually was some problems with the suspension. And he actually rooted around and dug in there and gave me a call and asked me what kind of wreck I'd been in. Well, as y'all may remember from a video ways back, during the Iron Butt Rally, I went down out into Mojave trying to get to a checkpoint down in a Jeep trail running fairly bald street tires. And that's one of those things I should have known better. You know, I've heard since I was a little kid, don't play in the wet grass with your dress shoes on. Well, that's kind of what I was doing. Well, when I went down, that's just kind of my way of saying it. I went down pretty hard. And I didn't really make much of it. I got kind of a weird feeling about what's hard and what's not, probably from days of flat track, and that's hard. But, you know, I went down and I knew that I'd snapped a bolt off in the saddlebag racks, and I knew I'd broken my front fender. And it eventually got to the part a piece fell off, and you know, I crushed the side end of, you know, a big cooling jug on the side, stuff like that. Well, what I didn't realize is that I had actually damaged the wiring harness to the active suspension. I don't know if I did that when I actually went down, or if I did that when I was trying to drag it around with tow straps to get it into a position where I could stand it back up again. And instead of towing it around so I could put the tires in a ditch and stand it up, I towed it around and it slid down the edge of the ditch and was kind of sitting upside down at a 45-degree angle. But that's all miles behind me now. Anyways, of course, when you're talking about a harness, the harness is going to have to be replaced. And until the harness is replaced, my front suspension is not going to be that smart active suspension. It's still going to be the old-fashioned dumb type, I guess. I don't know. It's running really good. You know, if he hadn't told me that, I really wouldn't have known that there was an issue with my front suspension. Of course, looking at it now, you know, once you hear something like that about the front end, you're staring at it, and you notice that the handlebars are just the slightest little bit off from the front forks and things like that. But he looked it over real good, assured me it's plenty safe to drive, and that's a good thing, because I've been riding the wheels off it like usual, and you know, I did my Polar Bear 1000 and stuff like that. But seeing as this is not a warranty thing, I'm going to see if I can get the broken parts from them when the new parts come in, you know, whenever, you know, PanAm parts, back order, you know, etc., etc. And if I can, I really want to sit down there and look exactly at what I broke, because if I broke it once, I'm probably going to be in a position to break it again. And I want to see if I need to put a guard on it, or if I just need to be a little bit smarter about dragging my bike around on the side trying to stand it up. Well, that's really it for now. Take care of yourself. In the future, I'm going to start doing a whole bunch of shorts because I've had a few people ask me if I could do that. You know, I've had some good information here and there in some of my longer videos, and they want like little 30-second spots they can point to. So you start seeing those pop up, you'll know what that's about. But that's all for now. I'll catch you later. Be safe out there.